Hey, what's going on, you guys? Ozone1414 here, and today I got another unboxing for you, and this one I'm pretty excited about. I got my pro wrestling loot today. If you remember, if you might not remember if you don't watch my videos, but I used to get pro wrestling loot a long time ago. I got it a few times. I was really happy with it. But at that point in time, I was getting so many different boxes, and it gets really addicting. It gets really expensive, so I took a break from my wrestling boxes and some other ones. But I got an email from Pro Wrestling Loot telling me that their April box was going to be Attitude Era themed. And as soon as I seen that, I knew I had to get it because the Attitude Era is my favorite time in wrestling. Now, for those of you who don't know, the Attitude Era is basically a time in the WWE, probably early to mid-90s through the early 2000s, when things were a lot different than they are now in the WWE. Like right now, everything's so PG, family-oriented, family-friendly. The Attitude Era was, more risque, shall we say, a lot edgier. That was during the time when like Stone Cold Steve Austin became really popular. Then you had D-Generation X came about, and the crazy things that they did. And even the women back then, you had Sunny, there was Sable, Marlena, Jacqueline even. She just got inducted to the Hall of Fame over WrestleMania weekend. They would have like bra and panty matches. They would have, bikini contests. Like I said, it was more risque. They swore a lot more on TV. It was just a lot edgier and more blood and everything. It was just really, really cool. It was my favorite time in wrestling. And, if you're a wrestling fan and you weren't able to see wrestling back then during the Attitude Era, then from one wrestling fan to another, I genuinely feel sorry for you. And I kind of want to give you a hug right now. Let's hug it out. Come on. Now, before I open this, I do want to say one thing. Even though the Attitude Era is a WWE term to describe the WWE during that time frame, also during that time frame, WCW was still around, and also the original ECW. So I'm kind of curious if there would be anything from them in this box. I don't expect there to be, but it would be kind of cool. And now that I think about it, I think it'd be really cool if they did a strictly WCW box. That would be pretty awesome, actually. So I'm going to get this thing open, and like I said, I'm really excited. Attitude Era, definitely my favorite time in wrestling. Okay, come on. Okay. Oh, I see. Okay, one thing on top. Let's just take a quick look. I don't want everything spilling out. Okay, let's just start at the top. Whoop-ass 316, obviously Stone Cold Steve Austin. It's a hat. Pretty cool. I don't really wear camouflage type hats, but it's still pretty cool, I guess. And there you go. See the skull, 316, whoop-ass. Alrighty. It's an adjustable Velcro. It's not the one-size-fits-all deal. Like, I would probably wear this. I'll try it on. Like I said, I'm not really too big on camouflage-y type hats. I see the shirt. I can kind of see some of it, but I'm going to save it to the very end. Put that over there. Alrighty, next thing we have are WWF, which in itself is pretty cool that it's not called WWE, so this is really going back. World Wrestling Federation, 12 photo cards, 2 packs of 6. WrestleMania Live, 6 photo cards. I will take these out here to show them to you. Let's take a quick look at the packaging. Get anything with WWF on it is really, really cool. And in the back there's nothing. So let's just get these open really quick. Okay, like I said, it's 2 packs of 6. So let's just get these open. Alright, the first one is King Kong Bundy versus Hulk Hogan at WrestleMania 2, which I actually saw on closed circuit. It was pretty cool. And there's a cage match, and there's a bunch of information on the back. Next one is Owen Hart versus Bret Hart. Like I said, these are all WrestleMania photos. You got Dusty Rhodes versus Macho Man. These are actually really, really cool. Steve Austin. This is on the back is a checklist of all the photos you can collect, but this one's just Steve Austin. You got Val Venus. Yeah, Val Venus. And Andre versus Hogan. These are really, really nice. Okay, let's get the other package open. Okay, you got okay, you got the ladder match between Shawn Michaels and Razor Ramon. Very good match. Remember that one. Here's one with Shane McMahon. You got Mankind versus Triple H. Okay, this is Al Snow, Two Cold Scorpio. You got the Blue Meanie and what's his name? Dwayne Gill, the Goldberg parody guy. Very cool. Got another Hogan and Andre. And we have Ken Shamrock. Okay, it's just Ken Shamrock. So very cool. That's awesome. Like I said, anytime you get something with WWF on it is rare nowadays. Okay, put all these down here. Next up we have an autographed picture of X-Pac. It looks like there's something on the back of this too. Or actually stuck in this. Like a Stone Cold Steve Austin Pro Wrestling Loot trading card. Rule breaking, ass whooping, beer guzzling son of a bitch. So it must be a Pro Wrestling Loot exclusive, clearly, because it's got their brand, their logo on it. It's cool. Okay, now we're going to check the list before I show you guys the shirt. Okay, we got the X-Pac autograph picture, got the hat, there's the shirt, the exclusive trading card, and the WWF photos. So let's look at the shirt real quick. Okay, we got Bret Hart in the middle. You got The Rock, and then you got Stone Cold Steve Austin. That's very nice. Let's see what it says. Get the F back. Oh, that's all it says in the background. Get the F back. So that's very nice. I love this box. I'm very happy with it. So there you go. There's Pro Wrestling Loot for April 2016. I love it. I'm going to put a link down below. If you're a wrestling fan, this is very cool. As you can see, I would highly recommend you signing up. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time. See ya.